Greetings and salutations, everyone. And welcome back to more the Hundredline Last Defense Academy. Where last time we joined the invader hunt. And basically we just have to go out there and fight invaders. And nobody wanted to hang out with us. Not even Hiriko, because she already had a better dog.
Right.
You didn't need two of them. So now we shall go out alone. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. Pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Wow. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I beat them all on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were trailing. It must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Do I get to fight?
Destroy them.
Fight? Well, that is a decent amount.
I will win because we farmed some more ATO.
Yeah, we farmed some ATOs, so...
Say when!
1.7 voltage gain. That is crazy.
How much do I get from impact? No, it like goes up,
Wow.
as you can see, it like goes up different amounts. There's more enemies killed. There's that
Yeah,
one
more
20,
enemies
but this
killed,
is...
yeah,
oh,
nice.
this is good. Well, anyway, let's do the side slash, go over here, attack backwards, and kill that.
Right.
There we go from there.
That
Here we
impact
go.
stop and then side
Here,
slash
it should be like...
or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, good point.
All right. Say when.
Side slash... Or should I do air bleed? Then I can
I
put
think
the
you
one
should-
way over there. And then I can do the big stab.
Well, if you impact stab.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do
like,
the
move
impact
forward
stab
and
after.
side slash? Okay.
The other one first, but
Oh.
I don't know if it matters.
I guess, I don't know, up to you. It doesn't really matter too much.
Take that! My turn!
I should start backing away slowly so they don't all swarm me, except they're already going to.
So, like, move back up to where you were then, because you were hitting that
Let's do
orange
this!
enemy
You want this?
at the top.
Oh, you want this.
Or, like, yeah. Because you hit the back enemy there.
Alright.
That, if you moved on, yeah. There you go.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it! Got it! My turn!
Okay.
Goodness.
I can either get some defense so I don't die or just kill more enemies would probably be better.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Like, retreat a little and kill these two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I only got hit once. It is fun.
My turn!
Want to get rid of some more small enemies because then I can boost my damage, do more damage to people.
Right.
Good to go!
Yes.
Let's do this!
Kill more enemies first.
Here!
Get the voltage.
Say when!
Attack.
Not
first.
bad! Let's go!
So then I can side slash and kill
That's
all
it.
the enemies and their
All right, good to go! My turn!
Maybe just side slash and go this way so I hit him and then kill him in the next one and then be able to hit this one.
Yeah. Go for it.
Take that! Good to go.
No, if you like move forward and then do that,
Oh yeah.
then you hit the big one and then the
Here we
orange
go.
one right there
Let's go.
with the side slash. Yeah,
Yeah!
that's better.
Got it. My turn.
And then you can airblade and move back
Do
one
this.
space. There you go. Yeah.
Take this. All right. Good to go.
Now there's two. Can I like get out of your range? No.
Ready when you are.
I have to give me better defense so that I have no
Keep your guard up.
Right.
damage. Since we have no healer, everybody hates us.
Here we go.
Badly. Hopefully the next one is easier.
I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention... What do you mean? Oh, just more enemies, that's all. Vaders, drawn by the sound of fighting, were showing up one after the other, and they were beginning to surround him. Prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. My health did come back, though. So
I've
there's
got
three
this.
waves in the corner, I just noticed that.
Right.
Say when.
I could just explode over all of them and then step back so that most of them would get to me, but
Yeah.
worth
Go
it.
ahead. Or you get
Well, I'll be stunned.
a lot of.
I'm just thinking
Well, you
if
can stun for one turn, but most
me.
enemies that
Ready
can
when you
reach
are.
you, and that one turn
My
is only
turn.
going to be one of them.
well,
So that
I'll
is-
attack, then they move, and then they'll move again. Maybe they'll be close enough by then. I don't know.
Well, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. You say.
You'll have enough AP, and then if they're closer, you'll have to move less.
One last strike.
So that is a good option. Alright,
Okay.
in turn, unless I don't think you can use an
Literally
item
can't
while
do
you're
anything
stunned.
if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Nothing works. So now we're gonna get hit by all of this.
It's okay, we'll be fine. We had help back anyway. See? Only 3 hits.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Step back, heal, step forward.
That's it. My turn. Here. Let's do this. Yeah.
There
All
you
good
go.
to go. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, wave 3.
This will be easy, Solace.
If it lets us even fight, we're just like, no, you're too. You'll get destroyed.
No, we won't.
Oh, fuck. No matter how many I killed, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there was too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. The first time I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. Just then,
I'll help you out, Takumi.
I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu.
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some
Might
kills out here
be
too?
the imposter, I think.
It's possible. We'll see if it sets off the alarms when you try to bring him in.
Yeah.
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll be real, I think we only need you, Takumi here. So, you know, having him here is nice, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice, I guess.
Yeah. Can you move,
Ready when you are.
to the left? Oh, actually, yeah, do that.
Take this! I've got this.
When I move forward and stab that nothing. What can I do air
Yeah.
blades so that I kill the enemy next to me?
Yeah! Go!
That
Here we
works
go.
And of course stab this one.
All right.
What's your
I
special
can't
attack
wait.
do? Flick stuff, nothing special. It's mine is
Good to
good
go.
special attack. I could just use to nuke everything if I wanted to. And you can just clean up what's left.
Right.
I
You
think
wanna
I'll
do that?
do it.
One last strike. Take care of the rest.
Time for me to move. I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't it? Let's get to the killing.
Nobody can
We
reach
have an
anybody.
agility potion, but I think we should save our AP. Just have
I
them be
can't
closer.
wait.
We can kill this one and then nothing else is close enough, so we can just leave.
I'm
it
good to
there.
go.
You know what you could also do? You could also just throw your
Yeah,
thing
reach
out.
that thing. Reach with this.
That, like, nerfs their attack and movement.
Yeah, that I can
It does some
use.
damage. Yeah.
We'll just do that.
Let's see how they like this.
And then wait. We'll have plenty of AP for whatever happens.
I can't wait. Time for me to move. How about this? I can't wait. Ha!
There.
You got used out of Yugamu for once.
What do you mean? I use them a lot. Against bosses so that they don't kill us because they have high attacks. So I use them a lot on those. Plus
Well,
he's
like
got-
actual attacks, other than, like, debuffing.
Well, not only does he debuff, but he also has a pretty big thing, almost as good as like Gaku's.
Okay,
just
I
clear
take
the
it all
enemies.
back. You're right. I'll shut up.
Huff, huff. Is that all of them?
Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You were in quite the predicament considering it's your first day.
Couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. You are doing fine. Don't worry about it.
Right.
The only problem is, when you use the special attack, then you just literally can't do anything. That's the only real reason I would need somebody else. Alright, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader.
No need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here.
It wasn't?
Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties.
Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on. He really was followed. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. Why? What was the point of following?
Oh.
Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you do look plenty delicious to me.
Could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask, why were you following?
Oh.
I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display.
Why is everything you say so creepy?
Well, that's the long and short of it.
He muttered as he held out his right hand.
Takumi, Would you team up with me?
He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kiyoshika or the others?
Ah.
I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going it alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing.
Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever.
Ah.
Well, will you join me or not?
What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Yes.
Yes? Why wouldn't you?
No, I'm going solo forever.
Yes, let's both get killed or something. So yes, obviously team up with him.
It's your future. Well, you're stuck with me for a while. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu.
I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it?
Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Dang, shot down.
Wow.
Well, Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard. Wow. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like...
I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible powers present nearby.
Yeah.
Tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander.
We can manage it.
We could try.
Yeah. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage to kill me.
Right. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th invader kill! How've you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly! Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
These two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see.
It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them.
Something feels off. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this. She should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. I mean, she was in the first one where she died before we went back in time.
Right. Euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her humanima, making it bloom.
Like, she actually gets an upgrade. It's now like the strongest thing ever.
Maybe.
That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential.
Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway.
Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms to see the storyboard. I mean, not the storyboard. The leaderboard. Yeah.
Right.
Where are we on it? Check the leaderboard. Okay, Hiroko and Darumi at the top. then Takumi and Yugamu, so we're doing okay. We are doing better than the mega teams.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because if you're in a huge team, then you have to, like, split the kills, but if you're in the small team, you actually do better. So, like,
Right.
we're the smart move, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looks like Shoma is in last, which makes sense, because he can't kill me. This is rigged
Yeah,
against
he's
him. I mean, I guess he can reflect to kill everything, but like that's just tiny ones usually. I don't know.
Right.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
First round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival is more important, and besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Alright, shut up,
The
piss
blood of
babies.
Lady Kurara is on your hands!
That is his voice for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh well. Sheesh, this whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here.
I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live free in my head anyway. It's me and Yugamu, you got this. Yo, what a
Yeah.
day. You shut down their attack power and I can kill everything. So it's a perfect couple. The constant fighting and
Right.
stress of pause. Technically, he does more damage than me, actually. Let me think. If I boost attack, then I do 4 armor piercing. If I boost his attack, then he does 4 after the second hit, but the first hit is only 2. So I do more straight up, but he can attack in a wider area and debuff the enemies. I don't know. We'll see. He's good for the bosses.
He's more utility based.
Yeah. The constant fighting, and he can cause bleeding now that I think about it. He has a bleeding attack. So that's good too.
Yeah.
Take turns attacking so we get bleed on the enemy. The constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but what if we still have the sleeping sickness and we just like sleep until the deadline?
Oh god, I hope not.
I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room?
It's just something buddies do, right? And this is what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip.
Join your own hips and get out of here.
Come on, bud. Humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan.
Oh.
Playing it by ear the whole time is bound to lead us to a quick and easy death.
Makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet?
Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that,
You got me.
we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
You never will then.
You never know.
Oh.
Yeah, you never know. See what he always says. Anyway. Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed.
Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room.
Do it. Anyway.
One day that'll
Oh,
be the
Takumi.
choice, to let him in or not.
I would, 100%. I'm all for this route. Anyway. Oh, Takumi. Throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all. How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold, out now. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... give Lady Kurara back to me.
I swear, Lady Luck of Fortune, or whatever the hell she's called, turn against you the moment you off Dato.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game.
She had a dog. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind. Not because she hates me like everyone else, just because she had a dog. Preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. Maybe if you use your mind, your back, reverse time power even further, you could just, like, go back to when Saray tried to recruit you and you just killed him.
Right.
And then you'll be fine.
Indeed.
Day 27.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi.
Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again. To earn points by hunting down any invaders we could find.
Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock.
Turned in the direction Yugawa mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said.
I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi.
Sure.
Pussy boots.
Yugawa had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand... my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. I mean, you convinced everybody to join it, so... What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things in my mind, but...
Sorry for yawning. Anyway, come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell from them.
I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now.
Oh boy.
More fighting. I don't mind these fights, they're easy.
And a lot of PP.
Yeah. All allies annihilate all enemies. Okay.
Time for me to move.
You can kill him too.
How about this?
Do it.
Let's get to the killing. You make a lovely corpse.
Here we go.
I can kill this side.
Right.
Let's go.
I want to go there where that was. That doesn't seem to have too much damage.
Here we go. All right.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna kill all these. Can I get this? Okay, I can throw that at all of them.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
And then just
And there's this one over
turn,
here,
probably.
which We'll do 2 damage, but we can handle 2 damage. I'm just gonna end turn so we get more AP for when they're all grouped up again.
Right.
Not bad.
Does that lower his attack? No, just movement.
Time for me
Okay,
to
well
move.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get to the killing.
So just have you done it
for you?
first, probably.
What'd you
I'm
say?
good to go.
Never mind, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it.
Stinks, doesn't it? I can't wait.
I can. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
may hurt.
Your attack is only 2, so
Time
I
for
just
me to
barely
move.
set you cannot.
Well, you also have attack potion. Want to use it?
Let's go.
Or I can just stab 3 times, boost attack, and then stab again.
Take that! Let's do this.
Right.
Harder. Good to go.
Faster, stronger.
Ready when you are. Yeah!
Wave 1.
So much
and
voltage.
Did we get them all?
It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting on the wings. Vader's approaching at 3 o'clock.
They just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Scarcely.
Let's get to the killing.
Shh. There.
Experiment time.
Seem to be using
I'm
him
good
more
to
than
go.
Takumi at this point, but that
Well, here's a more
Such a
unique
beautiful death.
attack pattern. So
I've got this.
but you're the one that just gives everybody defense. You just attack with one. You're the one that shoots with a big attack. Attack at distance.
you can also
Time
use
for me
defense
to move.
potions if you want,
Fine.
and agility potions and attack potions.
Let's go.
Oh, that shenanigan. I'm just gonna go over here and kill.
Take this. Let's do this.
Lag,
What'd you say?
lag.
Got it.
Oh, you're lagging?
No, you're lagging. I think. I don't know who's lagging, but
Okay, your video is
definitely
lagging, is what I mean.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, I'll be RB. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Is it lagging now?
No, so far so good.
Okay.
But also, it's only been like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Good to go. Here we go.
Now I can just nuke them if I want to.
Do it.
Okay, get ready to get nuked over here.
One last strike.
Okay.
Agility potion.
Let's get to the killing. I'll just put this here. I'm good to go.
This.
Wait, no. How about you... Okay, here's an idea, if you want to try it. Do you want to attack with Twisted Whip up there? Yeah. And then move... Well, I guess you'd still have to use an agility potion.
Well, if I do that from here, then I can do this from right here first, kill these two, and then shut down all the enemies' attack. Except for that one in the back,
Yeah.
I guess is still completely alive.
Time for me to move.
Still do damage, I mean. But whatever.
This'll stop them in their tracks.
1 whole damage, I'm not worried.
Right.
I'm good to go.
Unless I can get close enough to stab.
Nope.
Might
Time
take 1
for me to
damage.
move.
I'm just gonna defensive stance.
Got you covered.
So we'll have plenty of AP next turn anyway. There, no damage whatsoever.
I can't wait. Time for me to move.
Can I get in position?
Agility potion.
There's the stun.
I can't wait.
I'll use the agility potion, don't worry. Just
Let's get to the killing.
Alright,
This'll
I'll shut
do.
up.
I'm good to go.
anyway, stab.
How about this?
Stretchy arm moves again. Get all the BP in the world. Takumi's just always dying. Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here.
You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself before the enemy has a chance.
I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring.
Wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of murdering get me done. Now would I?
Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible?
The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than a mundane work.
Mundane work?
Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength.
So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing. Does that really work? Anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something?
Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There is nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Pretend to act like killing is the most boring job in the world.
Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try Yugamu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work.
Therapy. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything.
Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life.
Later in life?
You'll understand one day.
I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day.
Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points.
But I was just getting the hang of it.
And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that?
Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamo could be talking about.
Over here. This will be our starting point if we hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers.
I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my hemo anima better. Not even a commander can stop me. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'll protect you all with my life, in the name of Takumi Yakushiji.
They're hunting here too. Amaro, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well.
Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. All that blood. How much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down so lingers on my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf packs with me?
Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must.
Are you sure, Yoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas?
Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Now come, Lady Tsubasa, let it all out and hold nothing back.
I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. Yeah, the roiling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves.
We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self, none shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Well, that's nice. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. This is just the pity party timeline.
Yeah.
I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right, I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me.
Now you got this cool assassin boyfriend to hang out with. Come on.
Come on.
The bright side.
You look like you're in a lot more pain now than you were from fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is the fragile mind of yours.
I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Is this the nighttime announcement now? What's the next statement?
You never will then.
You never...
Dingle dongle, bingle bongle.
I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept resurfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Give Lady Krara back.
Me and the depression route.
We're on our own. She must disappoint me. Like I'm being punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. Yeah, you shouldn't have left. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. And we got drugged during all of these things. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always meet up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugamu? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk, it wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiriko!
Good. I was just about to kick the door down.
What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? Jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association.
Oh.
Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else?
Including you, right?
You think so?
Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if he hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiriko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but in my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiriko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first.
You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you.
She took out a box she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation?
Open it. I think you'll like what you see.
I took the box, gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait, this bee. Is this one of the sponsor's bees who killed it?
I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurata was killed to secure one. As a research sample.
What sort of research?
You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put it into this travesty of a game.
Again, she's like the real main character. She does stuff.
Yes.
I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiriko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now.
We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield.
2 weapons?
B is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing.
That spacesuit thing?
Yes. I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power.
She was right. We attacked the fellow with all our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something?
My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future.
Really?
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about the bee or the identity of the sponsor yet.
You're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower.
Something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor?
If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. There were some things that were bothering me. If you wanted my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this.
Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication. That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead.
That flew way over his head. Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. But I was alienated. You didn't try to take my side.
Huh.
Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean I trust you or anything.
Huh.
Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me?
Huh.
I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now.
Person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it.
Ugh.
That Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities.
Huh.
Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Eito on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line.
Well, he was in the middle of it.
Everyone glanced over this fact and just refuses to see the fact that Dire was like totally on board with it. Oh, like he was like our teacher, and we didn't listen to him.
Nobody likes Sarai either,
at
I guess. That's the problem. We all allied ourselves with Sarai, and everybody hates it. That's the thing we did. That's the problem. If it makes Sarai hate us, we should just let Ida live. Just that everyone will think we're cool now.
Apparently, and just have everyone die, just like the other timeline.
Not if we put him in a cage. I assume that's what happens. You put him in a cage if you don't kill him. There's no way we're just letting him walk free. This does not happen.
Yeah. Right. That created some doubts in me.
Huh.
I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That is why I've been assessing you from the slight distance.
Huh.
To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted.
Starting to make sense now, like why she wanted to come with me to second to last defense academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity.
We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question. Until that day. When the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Karada. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's why I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
Tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else.
There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer.
I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me, however. You know, I want nothing more than to do just that, but I'm already in a team with Yugama. What should we do about him?
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee.
Assuming this is the real Yugama and he was already replaced with a doppelganger, and now we're just gonna let him in on the plan.
Right.
I sure hope that's not the case. You may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation.
That's where your leadership abilities come into play.
Leader? What?
You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in?
You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing.
Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days?
Oh.
I mean, she wasn't there for most of those days. What are you talking about? 100 days.
Right. I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance
will turn the situation around.
Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. Sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people, somehow felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Yes, do it because you just care about what people think of you. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. Save my progress. Why does it keep asking? The vanilla game didn't ask that. Suddenly it's doing it. Day 28.
Ah.
An alliance. Sure, sign me up.
Yugamo agreed to join the anti-sponsor alliance so readily I almost felt disappointed. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? We're going up against someone virtually invincible. It's a risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths.
The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right?
Ah.
We may not end up in the last place during the first round, but what about the second? And what about the third, the fourth, and so on? We can be completely worn out by then.
Ah.
Would we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to launch an attack during that time?
Either way, our strength will surely be sapped away.
Ah.
Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet, but we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free from the situation, either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the same game drags on. Sure, you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead and revolting against the status quo. The thing is,
Its expression dark.
I have one major cause of concern with this alliance.
What's that?
Hiroko's current teammate, Takumi.
Yeah, she loves the killing game.
Yeah.
Okay, though, she has been turned into a dog. She should be loyal.
Yeah.
She has made no secret of how much she loves the killing games. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game. You know what I mean?
Sure, Hiroko will find a clever way to hide it from her or something. She said as much last night. But what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game. She may get mad because she loves her killing game so much.
I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my endgame partner. That's all.
Oh.
I was never going to let her join the anti-sponsor alliance.
Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place?
I'm sure she has her reasons that she won't reveal even if we pressed.
Ah, yes. Femme fatale. Thy name is Hiroko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other.
You speak for yourself.
Point taken. Well, put Darumi in the back burner for now. So, what exactly are we expected to do?
Good question.
Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in rank, that safeguards you from that outcome.
Understood. Safety first.
Basically, focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliance is...
Oh.
I want the anatomy and abilities of this bee to be thoroughly analyzed.
I mean, Yugamo can do brain transplants, so he can investigate a bee.
Right. This will primarily be Yugamo's job, since he's so good at dissection.
Good. You mean fabulous. I'm dying to get my hands on those bee remains already. By the way, what's your role?
Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not.
And they're making us go out and kill them, so I don't think they are one. Exactly am I going to do that? Look up books in the library or something?
Oh.
horses for courses and all that jazz, right? This curse of action about invaders would be the invader itself.
Oh, so find an invader and ask them if the sponsor is an invader. Okay.
Yeah. So, Ava then.
Oh yeah, she's been in a cage this whole time. I forgot about her. Could've went and talked to her if you were lonely, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me.
You think she'll be cooperative?
Still haven't given her a mask, so I don't think so.
Well, maybe that's how we're gonna win her over. Here's your mask.
Maybe.
She's the former commander who we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer torturer if I do say so myself.
No, you stay far, far away from me. Wipe that drool off your face. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Ava, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flesh that down the proverbial toilet.
Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiroko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there and earning some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah, ready when you are. We took out our weapons and went around attacking invaders loitering in the ruins. More battle? I applied Yugamo's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly, and bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work, I kept repeating to myself in my head. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Okay, we're going straight here. Did you bring her the helmet?
No, that sponsor isn't one of us.
When I asked Eva about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being an invader.
Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it.
You must have solid proof to be so sure.
The proof is in the strangeness of their abilities. If they were truly one of our ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking beasts to fight.
Yeah, they had that whole rule of it, sucking people's cryptoglobins, so can't be one of them, right?
Right.
Even Vexness doesn't do that stuff. What do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion or something?
Not the bee, the blood-sucking. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments.
Divine blood? Meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins? Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminded me of something similar I had heard during my previous 100 days. Hemoanima, or cryptoglobin wasn't. Absorbing cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader since they absorbed Kurara's cryptoglobin.
First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kind?
Yeah, good point. It didn't make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. The sponsor was neither Special Defense Unit nor a school invader. Did that mean they were an unknown third party?
By the way, Takumi, if you don't mind me asking...
Where's my helmet? You certainly changed the subject.
Remember that favor I asked the other day? Did you bring it for me?
Bring what?
You know, my mask. You promised you'd return it to me.
Right, she did ask me for a mask a while back. Why is Takumi just being mean to her now?
Yeah, just neglect. He's getting distracted, you know. Please, return my mask to me.
Your mask?
The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We consider them as part of us.
The mask was really important to her, as much as I'd like to give it back to her right now. Sorry, Ava. I'm going to have to go back on that promise. You'll have to bear your face for a little while longer.
Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
She grabbed a hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes.
exposing our plain faces as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Do you enjoy humiliating me so much? This is prisoner abuse.
Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the timing's not right.
What do you mean the timing's not right?
The mask is a symbol of your identity as a commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target of the invader hunt. As a commander, Ava was most likely one of the targets of this game, but it's inside school grounds, so it wouldn't count.
Right. Well, she doesn't know that,
likely
though.
result in a lot of points, except for the whole ground thing. I didn't realize that she was bound to be murdered sooner or later, except that she's on school grounds.
Hey!
I can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe, that's all.
I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing.
You can't use any of your abilities when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck.
But...
Look, you have to just accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. You're not getting your mask back no matter what. Eva looked entirely unconvinced and seemed like she was about to protest again, but...
This is awful.
She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad once in a while. See? No risk of heat damage to your face. I'm very sorry. She ignored my encouragements. Apologies, Fever glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
I thought I'd been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless?
You have a problem with me speaking the truth now. I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot! The enemy of all maidenkind! Downright pervert! I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
Eva had done a complete about-face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into the sharp-tongued witch?
You brat! I'll sue!
I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh?
Yes, I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all the hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you just give it back to me already?
The shock of not being able to get her mask back made Eva burst into tears. She had been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by that fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... What am I Oh, sorry, that's your thing.
What am I supposed to do now?
Couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. I wonder everyone hates me. I quietly left the courtyard so as not to agitate Eva any further. It's okay, Hiriko's okay with us. That's all that matters.
Right.
And Yugamu, if they like us. We have friends.
Right. Two of the greatest friends, anyway.
After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I'd gotten out of Eva in a notebook. And then, once night fell, gotta write it down. I mean, it seemed pretty simple. Bees suck blood, they don't do that.
Heavy soldiers,
Right.
it's time to hit the... You never know when... Well then.
What? The bedtime announcement blamed. By rights, we should all be turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now, but...
How long have you been recording?
1 hour and 9 minutes. You wanna stop here?
Maybe we should set it here.
Okay. Night in Takumi's room. So we've apparently got 4 endings clear for... Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Sayonara.
So long. Farewell.